Congress gets back to work this morning with a long list of things to do. There is still talk of a compromise to prevent a budget crisis. For months now, 60 Minutes correspondent Steve Kroft has been covering the impact of gridlock in Congress. His interview with Senate leaders Harry Reid and Mitch McConnell ran just before Election Day. We're pleased to have Steve here this morning. Good morning.
Hey, Charlie.
So where do you think the possibility of Congress compromising with the president stands today?
I think that it's got to happen. I think a substantial compromise, maybe not work out all the problems, maybe put some of them off beyond January 1st, but I think they have to make some real progress between now and the first of the year.
And on the House side, it's clear that Boehner is sending a message to fellow Republicans in the House. We've got to make extra steps that we didn't before.
I think that's true, and I think the president has responded by saying that I'm not wedded to the idea of tax rate increases. I'll settle for more revenue if that's that's what I can get.
You got Senators Reid and McConnell to actually sit together.
It was like arranging the Paris peace talks or the Camp David talks. It wasn't easy.
Were they as uncomfortable as they looked sitting next to each other?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And what did you learn from that?
Well, I think that what can you say? They don't strike me as two guys that are can sit down in a room over a whiskey and kind of work things out. They're very locked in their ways, and they are both political tacticians.
Well, I asked
That's what they do.
They are brilliant political tacticians. Anybody who knows Senator McConnell and Reid knows that. They're both very good at what they do and outmaneuvering one another, which raises the question, with no personal relationship, and they're so politically far apart and beholden to their interests in their party, why should we expect that compromise will happen?
I think that the future of the party, Republican Party, very much depends on getting away from this view held by some in the public that they're just obstructionist. The other thing is that there are just too many things that are really important, like the bond rating, for example. There's a lot of talk now that if they don't work something out, we're likely to lose another AAA bond rating, which costs the American taxpayer even more money. There are just too many things that have to be worked out, and I think the main message from the election is we want you people to get together and do it.
And business leaders saying fix it.
They're saying it, but it's also a bit like nothing focuses the concentration like the feeling of the hangman's noose.
Exactly.
And that's where America is unless it does something about this.
Exactly. And now at a time when we really we've got 30 days or so to focus on really important things, we get the first sex scandal in Lord only knows how long to divert everybody's attention.
You think it's getting more coverage than the negotiations in Congress over the fiscal cliff?
By a factor of 10.
And certainly on this program. But Steve Kroft, good to see you. Thank you.
Thanks, Steve.